Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are rebuilding the Brooklyn Nets in NBA 2K24. So the Nets, they actually had a pretty good offseason in my opinion, man. They were able to go ahead and ring sign Cameron Johnson, which I feel like a lot of teams really, were interested in him, and they managed to get him back for a nice contract. I like that contract for Cameron Johnson. They also were able to go ahead and bring in Lonnie Walker as a nice bench addition. I really like that addition for them. They also were able to go ahead and sign Trendon Watford, another underrated center in my opinion, man. He averaged last year 7 points, 0.9% from three, really good center. They were able to sign Darius Bazley. They were able to sign Dennis Smith. But Dennis Smith he actually had a really underrated year from the Hornets last season, man. He was actually a really good defender, really good scorer. He's not a good three-point shooter by any means, but that defense will come in handy for sure. And then, yeah, most likely they were able to do. They also drafted Noah Clowney and Dariq Whitehead in the draft, and then, yeah, that's most likely all they did. I expect them to, re-sign Mikal Bridges, in a couple seasons, or Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton should get an extension this year, but we'll have to see what they do there, man. And, yeah, I feel that they could be a really good team this year if they're all contributing at the right level. A really good team. I think they're going to be maybe a playoff/play-in team. We'll have to see how good they are. But if you take a look at the rotation, we got Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson. We got Dorian Finney-Smith, Nick Claxton, Trendon Watford, Cameron Thomas, Lonnie Walker, Ben Simmons, and Royce O'Neal. I kind of want to give Ben a bigger role this season, man. I think he definitely deserves it, so I'm going to move him to the point guard position, and maybe he can start at that point guard, because I really want Ben Simmons to develop and be that guy for us. Hopefully, we'll just have to see how that contributes, but I'm good 1 to 10, man, and I'm going to put Royce O'Neal in rotation for him to be our backup power forward. He's a really good role player, and Ben, I want him to have a huge role this season, so I'm going to move him to point guard. He should go up some overalls as well, and then we also got some guys that come in if somebody gets injured or foul out or something like that, so their depth is really good, and I don't know if we'll stop at the trade line or not, but if we do, I'll show you. End of the season, Nikola Jokic is your MVP. Rookie of the year is Victor Wembanyama. Sixth man goes to Christian Wood. Defensive player, Giannis. Most improved is Paul Reed, and clutch player, SGA. Coach of the year, going to Taylor Jenkins. So this year, we actually made the plan. So we weren't as good as we were last year, but we were a plan team. So heading into the player stats here, we got 20 from Mikal Bridges, 16 from Cameron Thomas. He was our second best scorer on the team, which is amazing. 16 from Cameron Johnson, 13 and 10 from Nick Claxton with 2 blocks per game. He's an immediate re-sign this offseason. We got 12 from Dinwiddie, 8 from Lonnie Walker, 8 from Dorian Finney-Smith, 8 from Trendon Watford, 5 from Ben Simmons. Really didn't do anything as our starting point guard. 5 from backup point guard. 5 from Daron Sharp, 5 from Royce O'Neal, 3 from Darius Bazley, then 0 from Dariq Whitehead. I should have sent Dariq Whitehead and Noah Clowney down to the G League, but I forgot. But we got the Bulls, obviously. They're starting Devon Carter, Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, DeRozan, Patrick Williams as a center. Nikola Vucevic is hurt, and Vucevic is out for the entire play. So he's not going to play anyway, and we are going to lose by the Bulls. So the Bulls, actually, they beat the Knicks and go to the, no, they don't. So, yeah, we do not make the playoffs, which is pretty sad, but it's how it is right now. We're not an official contender team, obviously, yet, but got the Memphis Grizzlies and the Sixers in the finals, and we got the Sixers going on to win the championship, and MVP going to James Harden. I feel like step one of this offseason is finding a better starting point guard. Pretty bad. I don't know if he fits the team anymore. He's 31 years old, and I feel like we're kind of on a selling moment here. Ben Simmons also didn't play the way I expect him to play, so we might have to trade him maybe, because we can definitely get somebody for him with his salary, so that's also an option to look out for, getting a better power forward or something that can help this team. So let's go ahead and hop in the player tournament. So none of our players retire, so it really doesn't matter to me too much. So heading to the draft lottery here, let's see what pick we have, man. I don't think we have a lottery pick or anything special like that, but since we made the playoffs, we get that Rockets pick with via Brooklyn. I think we actually get that pick, man. I'll have to check for a second and see what we got here. So we did not get that pick. Never mind. So looks like the Rockets were kind of worse than us. So I guess the Rockets didn't make the playoffs. So maybe we should have punted on this season and got that pick. Maybe I should have thought of that, because the Rockets, yeah, they were worse than us. Maybe we should have punted on the season and got that lottery pick. That could have been an option that we can went ahead and maybe we traded Dinwiddie at the deadline and just tank for the rest of the season. That could have been stuff that we could have done. That would make 100%. But yeah, this is fine for now. So let's go ahead. We don't have to pick the draft, so let's hop into team player options here. So let's see who we got. So no team player options. Okay, qualifying offers we got none. Okay, so heading into free agency, we have Spencer Dinwiddie as a free agent. I know that for sure. Nick Claxton has offers from other teams. So let's see what teams are offering him a contract. We got the okay, no offers are really good for them. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and re-sign Nick Claxton. He's gonna do his next contract. Then Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't know if we'll be able to bring him back, maybe in like a sign and trade. But I guess I'll re-sign Dinwiddie for now. So Dinwiddie, I'll give you a contract, and then bring the both of those back. So I think we shouldn't we be able to bring them back, or do we not? So okay, we can sign them both. All right. So yeah, the bird rights and the normal money. So what are we working with? Spencer Dinwiddie, Ben Simmons, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Thomas, Cameron Johnson, DFS. Okay, we definitely need another wing on this team. So, and a backup point guard, because I don't know if we can rely on Ben Simmons anymore. So just in case, I'm probably gonna sign like a Monte Morris. He can start for this season, maybe. And then we also wing options. Buddy Hield, Gordon Hayward, Aaron Neesmith would be nice, Josh Okogie. Any of these guys would be nice, Kelly Olynyk. So I think I'm going to go with Aaron Neesmith as a backup small forward for us for a couple years. And then that does not give us the availability to sign Lonnie Walker back, which is, I guess, fine. And then backup centers. We got like Bismack Biyama, which I guess would be fine for now. Yeah, it's not a great offseason by any means, and you actually might have to make a trade now that I think about it. We need a trade to upgrade this team, at least in some way, because I don't really like what we have right now. Then backup power forwards, Delano Gallinari, Robert Covington. I'll sign Robert Covington, and yeah, not the best option. Lonnie Walker, if I can still bring him back, that would be nice. So Lonnie, for our like last men here, if we can bring you back, I don't know if we can. He's not going to accept the minimum. So what else can we sign? Yeah, point guard, like I said. So Chris Dunn, something like this. So let's see what's available. I would like at least a nice veteran point guard. So Russell Westbrook, I would be all over the idea if he wasn't so old. THT, John Wall, Jalen Noel would actually be quite nice, but he's not going to accept this. So I'll like skip till day 11/12 to see what we can get. So let's see if Jalen Noel's mind changed. Not really. He's not going to reach to that. John Wall probably might accept the minimum, but I'm not going to offer John Wall a contract. DeLon Wright would honestly be pretty good, and he's going to decline that offer. Okay. Mick, I'll add like a no trade clause to it. No, he still doesn't agree, man. Okay. Cameron Payne, Kimba. I'm not gonna sign Walker. Cameron Payne. At least tell me he's gonna sign. No, okay. So I'm not gonna get any like all good point guard, which Chris Dunn I guess would be fine. So I'm gonna skip a day. And then Lonnie Walker, did his mind change though? No, really didn't. So I'm just gonna go ahead. And I guess sign Chris Dunn. It's not great at all. Corey Joseph, I guess, sure. And then with our final spot, I'll bring back Royce O'Neal for the minimum. So bringing them over to those guys, and that'll conclude my offseason. Not though, because I want to make a trade, like I said. So Bridges is up, Cameron Thomas, Ben Simmons, Aaron Neesmith, Daron Sharp, and then Dorian Finney-Smith going down with Corey Joseph, Robert Covington going down. So I want to make a trade, man. When either upgrade at the power forward or point guard, because I'm not rolling into the season with Royce O'Neal as our starting point guard. Any other of these guys, man. I'm making a trade right now. Renegade is the Los Angeles Lakers' Jared Vanderbilt. He would fill a similar role to where Dorian Finney-Smith filled, maybe in even a better role. So I'm offering Dorian Finney-Smith to get the deal to go through. I'm also gonna be offering Derek White as like the young piece in the trade, and then they also need to get me somebody. So maybe we can't. Matthew Cleveland. It doesn't really help it. They probably won't be able to trade like Babcock Miller, so Matthew Cleveland probably would be. Looking around the league, and I want to go after the Los Angeles Lakers' Jared Vanderbilt. He would fill a similar role to where DFS filled with us. So I want to get him on the team. We're gonna have to trade North Smith, what sucks, but I feel like he would be a way better option here. A lot younger. He would fill just an amazing role for us. So I'm gonna have to include a young piece as well. So like Derek Whitehead. And then they give me like Jalen Bridges in the trade, And then, I mean, that's 2-star value. I mean, it shouldn't matter too much, it's a higher overall. And then I'll include this 2027 first round pick. I'll also include a second, too, if they say. And they do decline, which is fair. I'll offer a second. I'll offer another second. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay with taking 2 firsts. I mean, I guess a pick swap wouldn't hurt, right? Yeah, so a pick swap, this pick swap in the Nets. They say no. This 76. I mean, yeah, a pick swap really doesn't have that much value. I'll offer this pick swap, and then I'll offer a second. They do. Okay, they agree. So we get Jared Vanderbilt on the team for basically only 1 first round pick. A pick swap really doesn't count as like an unprotected first. So we get Jared Vanderbilt on the team to be our new starting power forward, which is amazing, man. He should fit right in, and then we can maybe look for a point guard upgrade at the deadline with Ben Simmons' salary. So I'll see you guys at the beginning of the season after I will load this draft class. Into this season, your rotation is Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Jared Vanderbilt, Nick Claxton, Cameron Thomas, Ben Simmons, Aaron Nesmith, Daron Sharp, and then Royce O'Neal. So pretty balanced out rotation. And then yeah, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline to maybe get an upgrade from Spencer Dinwiddie. We are stopping at the trade deadline right now. We're 32-19 in the season, and I just found out something right now what the Atlanta Hawks are doing. So if you take a look at the team intel here, if you go to the Atlanta Hawks, it looks like they're rebuilding and they're shopping around Trae Young. It seems like Trae Young and Bogdan Bogdanovic are both on the trade block and they're rebuilding. That could actually come in huge. I can get Trae Young the team, man. If Trae Young is available, that would be a perfect addition. So Trae Young, I'm gonna have to offer Ben Simmons a salary because Ben is still not really doing anything special for us. So Ben, and then who else can we offer in there? Vanderbilt's hurt right now. I'm not gonna trade him anyway. So, and then let's say we just give up mostly a lot of first round picks. So this Suns pick has 4-star value. So I'm gonna have to wait on trading that. Bring is Ben Simmons, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a second round pick for Ben Simmons. So Ben and 4 picks or 5 picks for Ben. As for Trae Young, they agree, man. We just got Trae Young on the team. Wow. That was actually a steal, man. I mean, yeah, we only had to trade like a couple real first round picks. The rest of them were pick swaps. We just got Trae Young, man. I feel like if he's available, you go for him, and we still were able to keep Spencer Dinwiddie, and he will actually be our 6th. That's actually amazing. So we got Trae, Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Royce O'Neal since Vanderbilt's hurt, Daron Sharp since Nick Claxton is hurt, Dinwiddie, Cameron Thomas, Nesmith, Corey Joseph, and Biyombo. This team fully healthy is scary, dude. So I can't wait to see what we can do next, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. What a trade. Doncic is your MVP, but heading to the playoffs, we were the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference, which is great, man. After not making the playoffs last year, we are a playoff team. So 26 from Trae Young, 21.5 from Mikal Bridges, 18 from Cameron Thomas. He's a really good player. He is hurt, though. We got 14 from Cameron Johnson, 12 from Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench, 11 from Nick Claxton, 6.5 from Jared Vanderbilt. He's hurt right now. He just couldn't stay healthy, man. Look at this, man. As soon as he got back, he got injured, literally. So this is the game he got injured. Only played 2 minutes, right? And then 4-11, as you can see, he only played 15 minutes. Got injured with a left hand fracture, dude. It's actually insane. So 6 from Royce O'Neal, 6 from Daron Sharp, 6 from Aaron Nesmith, 4 from Corey Joseph, 2 from Jalen Bridges, and 1 from Bismack Biyombo. So we got Toronto. So James Harden, D'Angelo Russell, Scotty Barnes, Kelly Olynyk, Jakob Poeltl, and Chris Boucher. So against the Raptors, we are going to sweep them. To play the Atlanta Hawks, wow. So DeJounte, AJ Griffin, Yonder Hunter, Sadiq Bey, Clint Capella. So Trae Young's former team, obviously we just traded for him. Ben Simmons finished the season with 7 points per game. So and he's averaging 5 in the playoffs. So definitely think that was such of a good trade. But against the Hawks, Vanderbilt comes back and we are gonna beat them at 7. I know we lost there for a sec, but Vanderbilt is down to a 78. Why is he so mad at us, man? We're in the conference finals right now. We got the Cavaliers, so Garland, Mitchell, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Buddy Hield, Max Strus, Caris. Yeah, this is a very tough task. Game 1, Royce O'Neal is back. We're going to take. Game 2, they evened it up. Game 3, we take the 2-1 lead. We take the 3-1 lead. They get 2 games, and they're going to force the Game 7. Okay. I thought we had it there. Cameron Thomas is fully healed, so he'll be fully healed playing, even though he was playing anyway. But against the Cavaliers in Game 7, I mean, it's a pretty close one, but we are going to go ahead and fall short to the Cavaliers. So we almost made it to the NBA Finals. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Cavaliers in the championship. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the championship on MVP going to Darius Garland. Heading to the draft lottery, man, that Suns pick that I didn't trade for Trae Young is projected the #1 overall pick. And, okay, we fought at #4. So if we would have got #1, dude, I would have probably screamed. But, yeah, we got #4. So, honestly, it's not terrible. But, I mean, yeah, we can, add a young rookie to this team, or we can go ahead and trade it for somebody. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and draft here, man. Being in the conference finals and getting the #1 overall pick. Don't get me wrong, we can still trade #4 overall pick, but I want to draft here. So we got Dylan Harper on the board, Trey Johnson, Ian Jackson. What do we need the most? I gotta trade. So we don't need a point guard, don't need a shooting guard, don't need a small forward. I mean, I guess you could say we can maybe get a better power forward or backup center, but I like Daron Sharp and I like Jared Vanderbilt. So really doesn't matter what we select here. Bench pieces, I mean, I really like our bench as well. So I guess we can add like do you want to move on from Dinwiddie and get Dylan Harper? I mean, that would make sense. We just got Trae Young, Trey Johnson, we got Cameron Thomas, Ian Jackson, we got Cameron Thomas. Carter Bryant would be interesting. For Dylan Harper to fall, I mean, we could take him in and move on from Dinwiddie. I mean, is that the right decision, though? Because Dinwiddie's still on a 2-year deal. We could trade him and get something for him. I think I'm going to go with Carter Bryant here and choose the safer option here, and that'll conclude my draft. So Carter Bryant, all agreed to sign you. Noah Clowney, I'll accept, and then qualifying offers, we got Daron Sharp and Cameron Thomas, the most important players we have to bring back here. So I'm just going to go ahead and re-sign Cameron Thomas. I'm going to give him his contract, and then Daron Sharp, I'll give you a contract as well. So welcome back to the team, you guys, and then after that, I'll have to see how many players we have and if we need to make another move. So we got Trae Young, Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Thomas, Cameron Johnson, Aaron Nesmith, Jared Vanderbilt, Carter Bryant, Nick Claxton, Daron Sharp. So I think just to make sure, I am going to go ahead and probably bring back Royce O'Neal if we can. Looks like he's out of our price range, and never mind, he's not. Okay, so Royce O'Neal, minimum seems okay for your value. Then I would say extra point guard and extra wing. So extra point guard, John Wall, I say let's go ahead and bring back Corey Joseph, and then I'll go ahead and sign like a Chris Duarte for a minimum, then that should be fine. So Chris Duarte, I'll go ahead and wait for you to sign, and then, or did he already sign? There we go. Also, wouldn't mind signing extra centers like Jackson or Gogo Vadasi. I'll go ahead and sign Metu. I guess you can never go wrong with him. Or maybe not. Okay, no Metu. I'll go ahead and bring in Mo Wagner. Why not? So Mo Wagner, I'll bring you in for like a 2-year, player option, $3 million deal. And that should be it for this offseason. We got Cameron Johnson going up, Jared Vanderbilt, and Daron Sharp going up too. No Clowney and Jalen Bridges going up as well. So your rotation heading into this season is Trae Young, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Jared Vanderbilt, Nick Claxton, Spencer Dinwiddie, Cameron Thomas, Daron Sharp, Aaron Nesmith, and Royce O'Neal. We also got some players if somebody gets injured, like we got Mo Wagner, Carter Bryant, Corey Joseph, Noah Clowney, and Chris Duarte. So we got a lot of depth, obviously. So we should be stacked for days with our depth. And yeah, I think this team is actually really, really good, man. I think we can be a playoff contender next year, but we'll just have to see what happens. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. One thing I am going to do, though, at the extension deadline is extend Mikal Bridges. He's the one to re-sign with us, but Trae Young, he's not feeling it right now. He doesn't want to re-sign with us, but I am going to go ahead and extend Mikal Bridges for sure. I'm going to give him this contract, and then Trae Young, I'll re-sign you in the off-season. Alright, so we're at the end of the season, and we're the second seed in the Eastern Conference, man. We're actually really, really good. So heading into our players, we got 22.5 from Trae. He's hurt 2 to 4 weeks. We won't see him for the first round of the playoffs. 19 from Cameron Thomas, man. He's an absolute stud, dude. I'm telling y'all. 18 from Mikal Bridges. Cameron Johnson is out for the season with a lower leg stress fracture, as well as Trae. Trae Young had the exact same injury as Cameron Johnson, so that's sad. Dinwiddie's hurt, but I expect him to play. We got 10 from Jared Vanderbilt, We got 9 from Nick Claxton, 8 from Daron Sharp, 8 from Carter Bryant, 4 from Mo Wagner, 6 from Corey Joseph. You got 5 from Aaron Neesmith, 5 from Royce O'Neal, and 0 from Chris Duarte. So, in the first round, we got the New York Knicks. So, Spencer Dinwiddie is starting. We don't have, so we're without Trae Young and Cameron Johnson. Cameron Thomas, I expect him to go absolutely off, man, because at the end of the season, he was spamming. But against the Knicks, we got Dennis Smith Jr. Okay, he's back in New York, which I don't see that happening anytime soon. Mano quickly, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, Donovan Clingan. Alright, so game 1, they're going to take game 2, they evened it up. Game 3, they're going to take the 2-1 lead. Spencer Dinwiddie is fully healed, they're going to take the 3-1 lead, and it's not looking good, boys, and it's looking like we are going to lose in 5. So without Trae Young or Cameron Johnson, we're going to lose. So, I mean, Bridges played good, Nick Claxton okay, Vanderbilt okay, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Cameron Thomas having 17. So, we'll have to see what happens, man. If we were fully healthy, we would have definitely beat the Knicks, but we got the Hornets and the Blazers in the finals. We got the Blazers going on with chance. Actually, wait, well, I thought the Blazers won it. How was LaMelo Ball the finals MVP, bro? I'm so confused. So player retirements, we got LeBron retires as a Buck, Chris Paul also retires as a Buck, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Stephen Curry. So take a look at the draft lottery here. I don't know if we have like a lottery pick or anything. I mean, we probably don't even have a pick in the draft or anything. So I'm really not concerned about the draft, man. We're obviously in full contender mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip the rookie signing, see who the CPU drafted our second round pick, and they went ahead and drafted. I'm never gonna accept this rookie option. So Trae Young has a team option, which we can either accept or decline that. I mean, it is kind of a tough decision, man. Like, I kind of want to decline it to give him, like, a bigger option in the off-season or a long-term contract. It just depends, man. I mean, if he's want to re-sign with us, a lot of teams are going to be interested in him. Or we can accept it and then, like, extend him later. I think we accept it. I think we can't lose Trae Young for nothing. So, qualifying offers, we got none. So, we're in free agency now, which we have the bird rights of nobody. So, we got Trae, Dinwiddie, Mikal, Cameron Thomas, Cameron Johnson, Jared Vanderbilt, Carter Bryant, no Clowney. Okay, we need a wing, definitely. So I see Kelly Oubre, I see Aaron Neesmith, I see Josh Okogie. I think I'm gonna go cheaper and sign Josh Okogie to like a 4 to $4 million, and then we can also probably sign another center or something. So we got our point guard rotation, we got our guard rotation. I mean, yeah, I would see us signing another small forward because there's no telling if Cameron Johnson going to be back. I'm just going to go ahead and sign Torian Prince to like a minimum contract, and then another center we can sign. We got Goga Badashi, Chimenzi, Metu. Let's go ahead and bring in Metu to a minimum for extra depth, and then we have about 13 players on the team, so we can sign one or two more players. I guess it's on another guard just in case. So Shake Milton, I see, and then we have any qualifying offers? No, we do not. So then we could bring back Aaron Neesmith still, which I mean, I guess I'll do it because why not? Or we don't really have to do that. I mean, I guess I might not have accepted that, but I guess it's just extra depth just in case. So Aaron Neesmith, I'll go ahead and bring you back as why not. And then yeah, we can bring in Aaron Neesmith, and I'll see you guys in player progression. Trae Young's going down with all these young guys going up. So your rotation heading into the season is Trae Young, Cameron Thomas, Mikal Bridges, Jared Vanderbilt, Nick Claxton, Daron Sharp, Dinwiddie, Carter Bryant, Aaron Neesmith, and Josh Okogie. And then we got Cameron Johnson hurt, which it says he will be back in like 1 to 2 weeks. We'll have to see if that happens. Yeah, then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Then we'll have Cameron Johnson back, and then we should be fine. All right, so Trae Young is one to re-sign this. So Felix and nobody in the league go ahead and re-sign him. So Trae Young, I'll give you an extension, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Then to the playoffs, we're fully healthy right now. With the second seed in the Western Conference, voting into our players, we've got 22 from Trae Young, 21 from Cameron Thomas. Man, what a stud. I'd expect him to be this good. We got 19 from Mikal Bridges, 11 from Cameron Johnson, 10 for Carter Bryant, 9.5 from Spencer Dinwiddie. So we got the Knicks in round 1 against the New York Knicks. We are gonna get our revenge, hopefully, and lose. Never mind. Run it back one more year, but we might have to change some things up, man. We might have to change a little bit stuff up, man, because it is going to be difficult to go ahead because we just lost by a playing team 2 straight years in a row. So Nets legend Corey Joseph retired, which is amazing. I mean, no, which is kind of unfortunate, but sticking to the draft lottery, I mean, I don't get about the draft, I forgot. So let's go ahead and skip the team play options. declined, but Carter Bryant I'm going to accept. So qualifying offers, we got none. So heading into free agency, we got Jared Vanderbilt as a free agent, which he actually does not want to re-sign with us, but I think we go ahead and bring him back. Cameron Johnson, I don't know if you retain him, dude. I really don't know, because I kind of want to go ahead and start Cameron Thomas next to Trae Young and Mikal Bridges. But I'm going to go ahead and re-sign Jared Vanderbilt, though. So, Vanderbilt, I'm going to get you back on a contract. So, Vanderbilt, welcome back to the team. So, we're re-signing Jared Vanderbilt. His defense is much needed. I'm not going to straight up renounce these guys. So, Dinwiddie as well. We should have the rights to him, but apparently on that round we do. So, Dinwiddie, I mean, is there any other options? So, Monte Morris, I mean, no, not really. So, I'll bring back Dinwiddie for, like, one more year. And then we also got, like, Cameron Johnson, which he could be a part of a sign. I might use him for a sign trader. I might let him go to the Cavaliers. I think we might maybe use him in a sign and trade. I mean, yeah, we can work with the Cavaliers in the sign and trade maybe, or we can just go ahead and sign him. I think we could, yeah, so I'm bringing back Dinwiddie. I'm re-signing Vanderbilt. I want to move Bridges to the 3. He does go up, so this lineup could work a lot better in times. So I'm going to let Cameron Johnson walk. I know this might make some Nets fans sad, but I'm going to let Cameron Johnson walk into free agency, and then I'm just going to bring back the 2 of those guys. Then Noah Clowney, I probably won't bring back as well. So yeah, kind of switching things up so we can win a championship. I'll go ahead and sign Isaiah Joe, a really nice shooter off the bench, and then we'll bring in Isaiah Joe. And then we also probably need another wing just in case. So Noah Clowney, we got the rights to him. I'll sign Kyle Anderson just in case Noah Clowney's a couple of qualifying offer. And then after that, we should be fine. I'll sign like one more guard and Gabe Vincent. I'll sign one more center like Dario Saric. And then we should have about 14, 15 players on our team. We got 14. Then Noah Clowney should come back in his qualifying offer, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. For the final season, we're the 3rd seed, and the East gotta play the Knicks. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So we have really no injuries right now. I mean, as soon as I say that, looks like we're gonna lose by the Knicks, man. There's no way, right? And we are going to. Okay, so many injuries. We're gonna lose. Okay, we're gonna lose by the Knicks once again. That sucks, man. The Knicks just literally beat us every year. I'm kind of getting sick of it, man. We're supposed to lose in the first round literally every single year. It's so stupid. I don't think I went through our player stats. So basically, we had 21.5 from Trey, 21 from Cameron Thomas, once again. So a stud, man. 18 from Mikal Bridges, 15. Basically the same stats, but still, man. This team is really, we keep losing in the first round. I think I can't do more than I'm already doing right now. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. We couldn't win a championship, but hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.